Hi everyone, welcome along to the Life Rooms again. We're at the Life Rooms kitchen with our special guests. So we've got Trish, our resident PT. We've got Ian, our Recovery Learning Facilitator. And we've got lovely Helen, our from our dental team. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be doing banana pancakes. So we're going to get cooking. Let's go and get cooking with our lovely Trish making some banana pancakes. Right, so we're going to get cracking on some banana pancakes, Trish. So what we need is it's a little bit of a different banana pancake. So the idea is it tastes a little bit like an American style pancake. That's what we're aiming for. So I've done things a little bit different. So what I've got is I've got a couple of eggs and I'm going to separate the eggs down for you. So what I'd like you to do is we're going to use the overripe banana. So it's better to use an overripe banana simply because the darker it gets, the better and mushier, more mushier, and the sweetness comes out. So if you can mush that banana for me. I'm going to separate the eggs and then I'm going to give you the egg yolks. I'm going to talk you through each stage. What you can do is put a teaspoon of cinnamon and nutmeg in there as well. Okay, so I'm just going to... So when you separate the eggs, it's really important that you crack it gently and use the shell to separate the egg. A lot of people get this wrong because what they do is they try and crack it and just throw it in and end up not separating the yolk. I'm going to pass the yolks to you in a minute, Trish. So I need this. You can use any eggs, any size of eggs, preferably medium though for this dish. But all the ingredients and stuff. So, come on, talk to me, Trish. What is your pre-workout food? What is it that you eat to get you all sorted and ready to train?
As long as it's a good mixture of a little bit of carbs and a little bit of protein.
Okay.
That's basically what I'll do before a workout. I have a really bad thing where I can't actually eat very well before a workout, but lucky you have managed to stumble across the one thing that I can eat.
Which is?
This. So,
really?
Yeah.
So do you make this at home?
Yeah. Not as good as your recipe. I kind of cheat a little bit, so I'm looking forward to you showing me how it should be done.
Well, I kind of made this up. So sorry, we've got self-raising flour in there.
Yeah.
So I had a little bit of self-raising flour just to add a little bit of body to it.
How much are we putting in?
Just 1 tablespoon for me, please.
Is that a tablespoon?
That is a tablespoon. So we're not going for like a big heaped one, it's just 1 tablespoon. So you can see you're making like a batter. And what I've got here is I'm whisking up the egg whites with a little bit of sweetener. So the reason why I use the sweetener is it helps me get to the stiff peak that I want to with the egg whites. So what you're doing is you're whisking the egg whites up, and this is going to add the lift. This is going to give you like this sort of like almost American style pancakes. Now I'm going to be 100% honest with you, my wife didn't like these because she likes the traditional, like I call it a banana omelette, but I like to do it like this way, a little bit differently. So you'll have to let me know what you think. So what can you recommend for like recovery and stuff like that? Because I'm a bit rubbish with food, so when I get back from the gym I'm sort of like starving and just end up eating whatever I can get my hands on.
Do you know what, this is brilliant. Once you've sort of made these up, they're really good because you can take them with you. So just wrap them up in a bit of tin foil. And what I like about these is because they've got the banana in them, it gives you like an instant energy kind of boost, so it gives you that sort of quick release kind of energy. So when you are feeling a bit flat after your workout, when I finish my workout, I'm starving.
Yeah.
And I'm just tired, and I make bad food choices generally.
Yeah.
So if I have one of these, it just takes the edge off. I know I've given my body what it needs to recover. The protein's in the egg, so that's going to start working on muscle recovery. And yeah, the bananas are potassium that also helps towards muscle recovery. So it's just a great post-workout treat. Then by the time I get home, I can make a proper decision of what I'm doing.
Perfect. Can I pinch that now?
Yeah.
It's good, Trish. It's good that you mentioned that instant energy from the natural sugars that are found in banana.
Yeah.
So we don't need to add sugar to
And
the
it actually acts as a catalyst for the proteins because the proteins have got that energy, it can start working straight away to recover. So it is, honestly, as recovery food goes, it is probably one of the best.
Fantastic.
So, sorry, just to let you know what I'm doing here is that I'm literally going to fold the mixtures into each other. So what I do is try not to lose that air of the egg whites. Now I know you probably think to yourself, it's a little bit more of a complicated way to make a really easy banana pancake, but it's a little bit different. It's just a little bit different. Don't worry, you haven't had much to do. I'm going to make you wash up afterwards.
I'm looking forward to that.
So what I've got here is a little frying pan on the go. I'm just going to use a little bit of fry spray just so it doesn't stick. So what you want to do is once you get your pan nice and hot, is we're just going to make little mini pancakes. So we're just going to make a few little ones for you. So I want to get this cranked up so I can see it's starting to get there. So we're just going to drop them in, and literally they won't spread much because of how much they're whipped up. They're almost like mini meringues. So what you want to do is you just want to spread them out with the back of your spoon a little bit.
See, this is a little bit exciting for me because I'm used to, when I make them, I do like a really lazy, I just put the eggs and bananas together just because I'm lazy. So I end up like with one big kind of like quite stodgy. So this looks a little bit exciting.
Well, it's a bit lighter, a little bit fluffier, and it go a little bit further as well.
That's what I'm thinking, because if you make the little smalls, they're just like one, you know, like a little one-off snack.
But what we're looking for is we're looking for the bottom to seal, and then we flip them. So that's what you were asking then. And it's hard with these to actually tell when they're ready to go, when they're ready to flip. So just give them a minute. So Helen, now so she mushed the banana up. I did tell her to. But yeah, I remember you mentioning about the fruit, about the smoothies and stuff. What's the big issue? Is it an issue that we've done that?
It's a bit of a woolly area, really, but what we can sort of think about is what Trish has just done by mushing the banana. She's released the sugars. It was Trish. She's released the sugars from the fruit. So potentially after a few minutes, those sugars could turn into a potentially harmful sugar for our teeth. Right. So if you're going to make a fruit salad or anything, do it straight away. Eat the fruit salad straight away. But once it's left on the shelf or in the fridge for long periods of time, you're probably on the safe side. Best keeping them to meal times. So, rather than as a snack.
But if you did like a smoothie and drank it straight away?
If you drank it straight away, that would be fine.
That's fine. So
the shop bought ones that you see, you'll find there's a lot of sugars that will harm our teeth. So again, like with most foods and drinks, you best prepare in your own. It's fresh, it's healthy. So yeah.
Right, so the pan's not as hot as I'd like. I've preempted it.
I think you've got away with that.
So it's just about, you've got to be really delicate with these, because what they do is all those lovely bubbles will like all stick together, and so I think I've got it.
One of the things you mentioned earlier as well, Helen, is about water and milk, being the sort of best drinks. Yeah. And to be honest, from a training point of view, that's something I've always stuck to. So I tend to not have many of the kind of fancy drinks. I have literally water and a bit of milk. If I'm sort of like really dehydrated, I just increase my salt intake in my food just a little bit, just to kind of like rehydrate my body. But I'm a very much believer of milk, and I don't actually like milk, but I will drink. I'll have sometimes after a workout, I'll have a latte, like a coffee, and then I will take it. But I think from an exercise perspective as well, it's the best thing you can have.
It is. One thing that I suppose you have to be careful with is milkshakes, because most milkshakes have lots and lots of sugar added to them. Yeah. So yeah, fresh milk is fantastic.
I just put coffee in mine.
Or a tea bag.
Yeah. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to so what I do with my banana pancakes is just literally a little stack. I'm just going to throw them on here. And then what I'm going to do is, rather than bore everybody, I'm going to keep cooking. What I tend to do is just a few of those, and then what I love to serve it with is a little bit of vanilla in some Greek yogurt.
Okay.
And literally just dollop that on top, and then a little bit of berries just to finish that off. And literally, so you can use any type of berry, you can get some blueberries and stuff like that. And that's it. So what I'll do is I'm going to make some batches up now while you're all. But I think what we'll do is we'll take a little break there while I get all these cooked, and then we'll come back and do a little bit of tasting. Right, so we've managed to get all the 3 plated up, ready to go. So it's time for a little bit of testing. Okay, so what I want you to do is, if you just come on up and grab yourself one each, just one at a time. And there's yours, Trish. There's one for you.
Thank you.
I'm going to give this a little try. Let me know what you think, positive or negative. We can live with the critics. It's absolutely fine. But that's it, simple as that. So enjoy. So what do you think, everyone? What's it like?
Lovely, nice and fluffy and light.
Yeah, it's a bit different, isn't it? It's a little bit different way of doing it.
I think it's really good that you're using natural yoghurt as well, because that's really healthy for our dental health.
Yeah, no, well the thing is it's the zero fat Greek yogurt, so it's really easy to get into the habit of getting natural Greek style yogurt. Greek yogurt is a lot thicker and a lot creamier, but yeah, there's no sugar or anything in it, and if you do want the flavour, like I said, you just add a little bit of vanilla. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to wrap that up. We're going to get ready for the next session. So coming up next, we've got Ian Till doing a little bit bruschetta. Okay, so see you in a bit.